For decades, DC has always been the king of animation. Whether or not you really thought their live action movies are trash or not, which yes, a lot of them are really trash compared to the MCU. But usually, in terms of animation, like TV shows or animated movies or anything of that sort, they're usually the king. They're usually the company that you have to look at them. They are the standard of animation. But unfortunately, the last 10 or possibly 5 years has proven otherwise, and it has made me very disappointed because of the Tomorrowverse. In my opinion, that whole universe has completely destroyed the eyes of DC animation in the public view and in the public setting, because I'm gonna say it like this: the original DC animated movies were peak top tier, like Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, Superman, Batman, Apocalypse, Justice League New Frontier, Batman Under the Red Hood. The list goes on and on and on. Even the Camu, I don't know how you pronounce it, but DCAMU, even that universe with the Flashpoint Paradox, hell, the Death and Return of Superman, their movies were pretty entertaining as well. And the TV department, like Justice League Unlimited, Batman the Animated Series, the new Batman Adventures, Young Justice, Batman Brave and the Bold, The Batman, even Legion of Superheroes. So many TV shows were so great on the animated front, and so many movies were so great that it's really pissing me off that the Tomorrowverse is ass. It's ass. I'm sorry. I'm not going to say it's good. I'm not going to say it's mid. It's ass. And you're going to say, oh, how's it ass when in previous videos you said you liked Man of Tomorrow and you liked The Long Halloween? Well, I thought those movies were pretty great despite the voice acting being so dull and being so lifeless. I thought those two movies, they played their part well. I just wish they did not completely destroy what happened afterwards, because all the other movies that happened after were so ass that I just stopped watching after Legion of Superheroes, because that was ass. Warworld was trash. Green Lantern Beware My Power is probably one of the worst movies they've done, because they completely disrespected Hal Jordan. Like, I love Jon Stewart. He's on the same level as Hal Jordan, but the movie just completely disrespected Hal Jordan in a way, and they even killed him off afterwards. They treated him like an afterthought, and they praised Jon Stewart as if he was the first Green Lantern and the best Green Lantern of all, which in reality, in the comics, Jon Stewart was a rookie when Hal Jordan was in his prime. So like, it just completely did not make sense, and the movie was trying to take itself serious as if it was trying to follow the source material, but it completely destroyed that. And it sucked because I really love Jon Stewart. Like, he's one of my favorite characters in DC of all time, you know? It did really piss me off. And then we have the three movies that literally broke the camel's back on me. We have the three literal movies that made me make this video, and that is the Justice League Crisis on Infinite Earths trilogy. And before you ask, no, I did not watch it. And you're probably gonna ask, then why are you reviewing it if you didn't watch it? So I'm gonna tell you this: I don't care if I didn't watch it because of how ass it is. But I'm gonna skip the first and the second movie. I'm gonna talk about the third, because the third, it pissed me off, man. They killed off so many legendary universes. Why? You know what I mean? Why did they do that? The first universe they killed was the Super Friends universe. Like, who in the right mind will try to kill such a beloved universe? And I know people are gonna say, oh, well, you know, the media hasn't even touched the Super Friends universe in like decades. And yeah, leave it at that. You don't have to just kill them off just because they're not being used. It's bad fan service, and it's bad for viewing. It makes people get mad because they're getting killed off in a scene where it's like under a minute, it's under like 30-second scene where we just see a little cameo of them. They're not even saying any words, and they just die. They just get wiped out by the antimatter wave or the antimatter wave. Then the other universe they killed that really pissed me off, because they didn't even show any single scene of them, was the Teen Titans universe. Like, bro, that literally pissed me off when I saw the Titan's tower get completely absorbed by the antimatter wave. Like, bro, you didn't even give them a meaningful send-off. We didn't see any scenes of like Robin holding Starfire, you know what I mean, or any other scenes, any other characters. We didn't see any of that. So that just pissed me off. And the last one they did, the last universe, they killed off, because this movie was just Anti-Monitor killing everything, you know, like they did in the comics. But the comics did it way better. Their deaths, they meant more, were way more emotional, and were way more heartbreaking, and their deaths made more sense. But this one did not make any sense, because like I said in my earlier video, Kevin Conroy's last scene was in this movie, and I'll be honest with you, that scene was great. You know, even though Mark Hamill didn't voice the Joker, that scene was great. But what really pissed me off is that they actually followed that up with a complete trash move by destroying the DCAU universe. They killed everyone. The Justice League died. Aquaman's dead. Superman's dead. Everyone dead. And we didn't even see any interactions from Superman in the Super Friends or in the DCAU when he was the main character of those universes. You know what I mean? And the reason why I'm making this video is because why? Like, why did DC and Warner Bros. Feel the need to kill off beloved universes, beloved franchises, just because they're not being used anymore? Why couldn't they have just let them be and let their endings just be like ambiguous? Just let the universes stay like in their original status quo, because obviously they're not going to be used in the next decades. Why do you feel the need to kill them off? Is disrespectful in my opinion. And they're trying to kill them off to create Prime Earth or whatever, because now all the characters are going to be merged into Prime Earth, and kind of trying to copy the New 52 in the comics, which I hated. So I don't like this move. Even though in the original Crisis on Infinite Earths in the comics, they did all merge into New Earth, but in my opinion, New Earth was handled better and their stories were better. But this movie is specifically trying to replicate how it was in the New 52, and I don't like that. I just never liked the New 52. It was trash. I hate when DC and Warner Bros. Keep on trying to destroy universes. Leave them alone. Just leave it alone. Like, what's the need for it? You know what I mean? And now I think the universes will be in James Gunn universe. So I hope James Gunn sees that and says, yo, we're not doing this ass shit anymore, bro. But yeah, that's the end of the video, man. I just had to do this video because what I saw, it not only pissed me off, but it pissed off many other people, because right now, part 3 of Crisis on Infinite Earths is currently at a whopping 4 out of 10 on IGN. Rightfully so, man. That was trash. That's the end of the video. I'm out. Peace.